FraudTax Audio. I'm sitting here with Magglezzz.
Hey.
3 Z's, 2 G's.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, correct.
Baby.com is also sitting here for
Hi.
the moral support. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm always good.
Always bitch.
All right. So we're going to jump right into it. So tell me, how did you get started DJing?
It was kind of random, actually. I was like working at this bar at a time, cocktailing. Fuck, I'm nervous. Sorry. And I don't know, the bartenders who worked there were like, you should start DJing, because we would just like always talk about music, I guess, and knew that I was really into music and like going out. Yeah, so they were like, yeah, if you come through here, we'll like show you the basics, basically. So then I took them up on the offer, and I started doing like a lot of top 40 gigs. There used to be this place called Lucy's. It was in Old City, actually. It's like a Rite Aid now, or a CVS, I think.
Wow.
But yeah, so
She's been in the game, y'all.
old head over here. Yeah, so I started DJing there like every Friday night and would just do like 4 hours straight. But I feel like it was really good practice because it would like force me to practice like 4 hours every week.
Yeah, that's a lot to be sitting there syncing shit up.
Yeah.
Top 40 gigs are the worst, by the way. The
Yeah.
absolute worst.
Yeah.
What is that? What is top 40 gigs? Like the top 40 songs on a Billboard?
No,
or
it'd be
something
like
that?
DJing like downtown.
Okay.
Like you're DJing for like the 9 to 5 I just got off work crowd.
Oh, okay.
The crowd that really thinks DJs take requests. That crowd.
Okay.
Like Avicii, I feel like, is what I think of.
Yeah, definitely Avicii.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would your will you just be responsible for making people happy with the music, or were you playing more of your own thoughts of what's hype or not, or what were you like? What would they want you to do?
At like my first
Yeah.
gig. Yeah, it was definitely like keep the crowd pleased, like at that specific gig. But now like I'm pretty lucky because like I do my own events, so it's just like I play whatever the fuck I want. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So after you start doing that, like, did you start doing your own parties and stuff? Like, what was the transition?
Yeah, so the company that I was working for that I did like the top 40, they owned the Dolphin and Ortlieb's, so I started doing stuff at Ortlieb's on Sunday nights, but I would play like goth music and like new wave and stuff, so it was like chill, yeah. And then I guess like my first real party was Drake night, and that was at the Dolphin.
Okay, so you just went straight to Drake night, and that started at the Dolphin?
Yeah, it's gonna be 4 years actually in November, which is fucking crazy.
Congrats.
Yeah.
4 years of playing Drake.
Yeah, right.
I know, it's crazy.
So did you go to school or anything like that? Talk about like where you from?
Okay, so I'm from New Jersey, South Jersey, the Jersey Shore, bitch. Yeah, I grew up in like Cape May County, and I moved here for fashion school.
Okay.
But I went to the Art Institute. That shit was a scam. So but I was only going part time because I couldn't really afford to like go to college. So I had to like work at the same time. Like hence I was working at the bars. So I was only going part time, but then I kind of realized it was like a scam. Like the classes were like bullshit. So I dropped out pretty much like immediately.
Okay.
But then just was like already living in the city.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you start working and stuff. You went to fashion school. I mean, you went to school for fashion.
Yeah, it was for fashion marketing.
Okay, that's interesting because I definitely noticed like some like taste spots here and there. I'm gonna ask you about that a little later, but you know, niggas do peep. But so you're from Jersey.
Yeah.
Do you have any like musical inspirations, like when it comes to DJing, or is it just?
I feel like I listen to a lot of different genres. Like I grew up listening to like Nirvana and like Metallica is what my dad would listen to. And like I had an older aunt who was really into like the Smashing Pumpkins and like Alanis Morissette. So I was definitely listening to a lot of that growing up. Now I feel like I like everything.
Okay.
Obviously I play a lot of like hip hop shit. Yeah, I like everything.
Okay, so your like first love is more like Nirvana, you said, and things of the sort. But then when it comes to doing the DJ stuff, you always put together like rap type.
Yeah, for the most part. I feel like sometimes I'll like switch it up and do like an emo throwback or something.
No, when she hops into her bag, is definitely that in a great way, obviously. But I think that's like when you really hop into your bag.
Yeah.
Like you can tell when Magglezzz hops into her bag because she's like, oh, we there, yep.
I think I heard, what was it, Panic at the Disco one night
Yes.
at Pretty Ghost Like Trap.
Oh yeah, I
like-
always play that shit.
I was like, yo.
I know, it's
That's what's
great.
up, though. It's good because it matched in. It went in pretty well because it had like this different type of beat to it.
It's
and it was, like,
nostalgic for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
And everybody was singing it and shit. And it was like,
Yeah, I just play whatever the fuck I want. Like it really depends on like my mood. Like I'm in like a different mood like every time I DJ. So I'm just like, this is what I want to hear. Y'all have to hear it
This is what we're all
too.
gonna hear.
Yeah.
I definitely feel that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Drake Night.
Okay.
When did you said 4 years ago? Started in November.
Yep.
What was the idea when you guys started doing that? Like, tell me how that came about.
So I guess I knew I wanted to do like a hip hop party. And I feel like at the time there really wasn't like a lot of like stuff, like a lot of hip hop parties going on, or like maybe I just didn't really know about them. But so I knew I wanted to do that. And then So Far Gone was like my favorite mixtape like ever, because when I first moved to the city I would just like smoke weed and listen to like So Far Gone, and like it was the same time A Kid Named Cudi came out, and like 808s and Heartbreaks. So I just like remember being like 18 and like sitting in my apartment like smoking weed and like listening to like all these different mixtapes. So yeah, we named it So Far Gone, and then we weren't even really gonna do like, we just randomly did it all Drake set the one time, and then it like really worked out, and then people just started calling it Drake Night, and it just like became its own thing. It all just like kind of happened organically, I guess.
Okay, so 4 years ago, and that started at the Dolphin.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And then it grew into what it is now, which is at the Fillmore.
Yeah.
Correct, and it's like a sold out event basically, right?
Where was it? Did it go right to the Fillmore? No, it was at the Foundry.
Yeah. We moved it from the Dolphin, and the reason we ended up moving it is because the one night like the cops ended up coming and like shutting the party down at 1, and we were like, all right, like it's time.
That can't happen.
Yeah, so then we tried it out at the Foundry, and then that kept selling out, and then they were like, yeah, let's do the main floor, and we were like, psh, yeah.
Okay, I get confused about the Foundry and
Yeah.
the Fillmore sometimes, but the Foundry's, I think I went, when I first moved here, I went to one at the Foundry, and it's the smaller, where they have Teardrop now, right?
Yeah.
And then now it's at the, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was crazy. When I went to the Foundry, I was like, what the fuck is going on? All
Yeah.
Drake Night.
I know.
All Drake songs.
Yeah, that shit was crazy from like the first time we moved it over, and I was like so happy because I was kind of nervous to like move to a bigger venue, you know? But obviously it worked out, so.
So when you get up there and DJ, like, what do you see from the booth up there? Do you just see like what do you, tell me like what you view as like?
At the Fillmore?
Yeah.
I can't see shit except for my friends like right in front of me, because it's like we have like, you know, like the area set up where it's all of our friends. So I just like see my friends having fun, and I can't, there's just so many bodies. It's like,
Yeah.
you can't really see much.
It's a lot of fucking, there's a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
You had Sheck West come through
Yes.
this last time, right?
Yes. I was so
How
hyped.
was that?
It was fucking lit. Like, he is so good live. I saw him actually with Playboy Cardi, and Playboy Cardi was so bad live that Sheck West came out during Playboy Cardi's set and played Mo Bamba again. Like, that's how good Sheck West is live.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And like his whole team too was like his DJ, like everything, like his whole team was like really like cool,
Yeah.
like solid, chill.
They
like,
seem like really cool people.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what's up. I saw a picture of you guys with him, and I was like, oh,
That,
is that Made in America?
Yeah, we saw my Made in America like randomly because it was right after we had saw Little B, and like we were like moshing to Little B, and then we were like, oh shit, Sheck West, hey.
That's what's up.
That
A
was
lot of people
crazy.
give you credit for playing Sheck West pretty early on, and kind of bringing him. So let's just go ahead and say that.
an innovator.
Yeah. No, but so Drake Night isn't just in Philly; it's in a couple of cities, right?
Yeah, we've been like bouncing around. Like Philly right now is the only monthly we have. We were doing a monthly in New York for a while, but then we like wanted to move to a bigger venue, and stuff. But yeah, we bop around.
Okay, how many different cities have you been to?
A lot. I don't even know. We've been to Texas. We did LA, New York.
New Orleans.
Oh yeah, we did New Orleans. We did like a mad decent boat party a few years ago, which was like crazy.
Delaware.
Yeah, Dewey Beach. Shout out to you.
I'm from Delaware, gang in this bitch.
Yeah. We like started traveling like pretty early on, like even before we moved to the Foundry. So it's like I can't even remember all the places we've been really.
Is the destiny for that, for like kind of events like that, not events, maybe like parties or like nights like that, is to take it like on tour and go around to different cities, or is it more, I don't know how these things work.
I don't know. I feel like with anything you want to do, you want to like do. I mean, if that's what you like to do, it's like you just want to do it wherever and like spread the love.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. So
that's what's up. It's really cool to see that you can like pop up and have a party in some way somewhere else, and then
really
like,
make a living
bring it back
off
home.
of it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That definitely is goals. I know, like, almost every party that I've, like, started, I've always been like, I'm trying to take this bitch on tour.
Yeah.
Like, everybody, not everybody, I don't know about everybody, but I've always wanted to.
Yeah, I see the function. They went to New York and they do a bunch of other stuff in different places, and church on Thursday. I forget that guy's name.
Oh yeah, Christian. Yeah, I was up there for that.
Yeah,
it was lit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy for me. It's like it almost gives you that mentality where you can like take anything anywhere and make it lit. You know what I mean?
Oh, you can. Like, the world is your oyster. Like, I just believe in manifestation.
Yeah.
And like, if you work hard and like be a nice person, I feel like you can do anything the fuck you want. And like, why not?
Yeah.
Like,
hell
yeah.
I think the way that Philly parties is like really organic too. So when you take it somewhere else, it just feels like something that people want to be a part of.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. You guys make anything look lit too, by the way. So we're gonna get to Pretty Girls Like Trap in a second, but I got a couple more questions. One, so when the Drake beefs were happening,
between him and Meek Mill.
Meek Mill, right? So in Philly, everyone loves Meek Mill. You hear the song everywhere, especially in the Super Bowl and shit. Was it hard to have a Drake? Not hard, but was it weird or awkward to have a Drake night during that beef, or did you feel any kind of animosity or anything?
I really don't like care that much about celebrity drama. Like I think it's like kind of funny, and I don't know how much I like really buy into it. But it was upsetting for me because people were like commenting on like Facebook events, like, "Oh, I'm gonna come in and like shoot the club up," and that's just like not cool. And it was like I got really upset about it actually because like I just want everyone at my events to like have a good time and like. So that was like the only thing that upset me was people saying crazy things. Yeah.
I definitely, because I was like, man, are they gonna play Meek at the Drake night?
I'll still play Meek Mill. I like them both. Like I'm not picking sides.
Yeah.
People still come out, so obviously Philly don't care that much.
Yeah.
Especially, no.
See, Meek Mill was like driving in like a yellow Lambo the other day.
Around here?
Yeah.
No, he needs to come pick me up. Like, let's go for a ride.
That's wild.
So Pretty Girls Like Trap, is that when did that get started?
We've been doing it for like a year and a half now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we started last June. Yeah, I love that party.
And it's you, Magglezzz, Baby.com,
and Buffy, bitch.
Buffy?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. Do you guys all do a set?
Yeah, we just like all go back and forth the whole night.
Honestly.
Okay. And that's at the Dolphin, and you've done it in different venues too in the city?
Oh yeah. We did it in Baltimore.
Oh yeah, Blush and Brew, yeah.
Yeah, Pretty Girls Like Trap was kind of just like a party at first, but now like we're Pretty Girls Like Trap. Mm-hmm. So like people will book us for different stuff.
Okay. Like the three
as a unit.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we're a collective, I guess.
Clique.
We squad.
And what's like, do you just play trap? Like you don't just play trap, but like
we play whatever. It's Pretty Girls play whatever the fuck we want.
It really is so
it's
stressful.
not
like,
that deep.
We
like
have went back and forth with so many people, like mostly guys, first of all.
Like, oh, this is not trap.
Yeah, like literally so many guys will be like, I expected all trap, which, you know, like, it's understandable because it is called Pretty Girls Like Trap. So we've even, like, debated, like, changing it because, like, nobody wants to be restricted, especially if you know us as DJs. Like, we're not those kind of DJs to be just restricted, you know, to one thing.
Genre, yeah.
It's such a, like, battle, I feel like.
Well, and trap means different things to different people. Like, like everyone has a different idea of what, like, trap music is in their head. Like, some people think, like, oh, only, like, South, like, Atlanta
like Gucci,
rap.
like,
yeah. And then some people really think it's, like, EDM, which is, like, okay, understandable. But so everyone has a different idea of what that is in their head. But, like, I don't know. I feel like we just play whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
We try to play a lot of, like, underground shit, I think. We try and play, like, Philly rappers and, like, definitely a lot of, like, female artists.
Yeah, a lot of girls.
Yeah.
I remember one time posting on the so I remember you may have asked or something like that, the event, like, what do you guys want to hear, or something like that, and I would put XXX Tentacion on there.
Oh.
And I think somebody responded like, no, we don't play.
Yeah.
One of us or somebody else?
I think one of you guys
I
responded like
don't.
that.
I try not. I feel like he's problematic, and I don't really.
No, yeah, definitely.
I don't fuck with that.
I respect that. I
Hate
mean, that's
to get
the power
so
that you
political,
have.
but
There's a power that you have being the DJ and stuff like that. You can, and I think a lot of women respect that, and that's one of the powers that you have being women, putting on an event.
Yeah.
Being able to be like.
Yeah, I agree.
I just don't feel right supporting artists when there's so many artists who are overlooked, who are equally as talented, who are good people. So why not just support good people?
Right. Hell yeah.
The X thing is sensitive. I can't comment. But, like, Kanye, like, I canceled that man immediately. Like,
that was hard for me.
I know. It is hard
you don't
because,
play Kanye
you know,
then?
No. I don't even, like, I don't, if it comes up, I skip it. Like, R. Kelly, I skip it. There's some things where it's like, you know, if you support Trump or if you're, like, a convicted ass rapist,
No,
like, I'm
fuck
sorry.
that. Yeah, like
I'm good. I'm not about to put, even if it's 0.002 cents into your pocket, I'm not. Like,
0.02.
You know, like a stream, however much that is, I'm not.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. Who else has been canceled? I'm trying to figure out.
What's his name? 6ix9ine?
Oh, he was canceled from the jump.
I don't even know, because I feel like once I see that someone has done something really fucked up, I'm just like, all right, you're like dead to me. I'm not even gonna read about anything else you're doing.
Because
like,
he was a troll. Like, that's even before all that shit. I'm just like, you're just corny and you're just doing anything. Let me not talk shit on this bitch, but like, that's all I'm gonna say.
No, it's important to like
big corny.
To like for people to know why, you know.
Yeah, but then like this will get construed and now it'll be in the
Baby.com
like,
talk shit.
Really like big, like then it's a whole thing.
Whatever.
Yeah, honestly, you can have an opinion and you get canceled. So
yeah,
it's like a fine line, I guess.
So when it comes to music and like the crowd and stuff like that, do you like okay, I know I got 5 minutes of content already streamed, like synced up here, I know what I'm gonna do. Like, do you look at the crowd and be like, okay, everyone's looking tired, like people aren't moving enough, I'm gonna turn this up and then make everything crazier? Like, how is your process like up there? Because I know it gets.
I mean, there's definitely songs that people are just gonna freak out to, like Chief Keef and like Waka Flocka Flame is like
the classic,
obviously a banger, or like all of his songs are bangers. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just like feel it out, I guess.
It's hard. I feel like we really like our parties in general. Like we're always surrounded by our friends, so like I just end up DJing what my friends want to hear, and it's like what I want to hear too. And then like the rest of the crowd usually falls in line. Like if you see somebody turning up, you're gonna be like, oh.
Yeah,
I should probably have fun too, you know? Let me not sit in the corner. Let me actually enjoy my life.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people who come to Pretty Girls Like Trap told me that, like, because all three of us, like, will always play Rico Nasty. So I feel like we put a lot of people onto Rico Nasty, which is cool. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, especially at that party, we just play whatever we want. And, like, I feel like people respond pretty well to it.
I hear Maddox a lot sometimes. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking dope.
Yeah.
It's cool to be, like, I don't know, you hear about all the time New York rappers, like, oh, I came in the club and they, like, turned my song on and the whole club went crazy, blah, blah. And even if it is, like, Maddox, no shade, but Max, you know, young boy, you know, making his way through Philly and shit like that. putting a song on in the club and everyone going crazy when it comes on. It's pretty cool to see, you know, like the local support for a local, like, rapper. Do you guys, like you said it before, but maybe let's talk a little bit more about, like, the support behind, like, local artists and stuff like that. Like, you just had a single come out. Like, I know I'm going to hear that a lot in the club and shit just because you guys are, like, the purveyors of that kind of scene anyway.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of respect for local art and, like, a lot of plays that do you prioritize playing local music when you DJ and stuff?
What was that?
Do you prioritize playing local music when you DJ and stuff?
Yeah, definitely. I think we all of us make it a point to be like, oh, like, this is like my homie's shit and it's dope. We want to play it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
But it's like also I'm not gonna play something just to like make someone else happy. Like
Never.
Yeah, like if it's fire, it's fire.
It's gotta pass some sort of, it's gotta pass the code.
Yeah.
Luckily, we just have we know like a lot of people out here who do fire music, for real.
Hell yeah.
So it makes it easy.
It's true. It is true.
What's the hardest part about an event, putting together or like having a successful event?
I think like every time you do an event, there's like this stress of like in the beginning of the night, like, oh my God, no one's gonna show up. Like, I don't have any friends. Or like, you know, like when you're like a kid and you like have a birthday party and you like feel like no one's gonna show up because everyone secretly hates you.
That's exactly it.
Or no one told you, and
yeah.
It's a big plan to sabotage whatever you're trying to do.
Yeah. So I think just like the fear of like no one wanting to like come to your shit, but you know, you got to get over it and just be like confident in what you're doing.
You've experienced a lot of success. I mean, I see it like coming up maybe 5 Drake nights, maybe, and just seeing like all the people there just getting down, seeing you up there dancing like a tiny dot behind a big stick. You know, it's inspiring. Like, is there anything that you like could tell like a young female DJ coming up in Philly, putting mixes together on her spare time, maybe working somewhere, trying to be more in the scene, like?
I feel like you just really like just be yourself, because you can't like try and be like, oh, like you can be inspired by people, but definitely don't. You just have to be yourself. And if you're like out here like, you know, like going to other people's events and like being not yourself, people will notice that, and just, you know, give off good vibes. Just be a good person. Work hard. Don't be like, I hate when people get like, oh, I like don't want to promote my event because that's like corny. Like, you have to promote your shit. Like how do you expect people to come out if you're not gonna like promote what you're doing?
Right.
Like, I feel like you definitely need to be like confident in what you're doing. Like, hey, I'm doing this thing. Come out, and come.
So you think marketing is definitely a big aspect in when it comes to throwing like in a successful thing or getting started, trying to throw yourself around the internet and get known?
Or like not even the internet. Like when Drake Night first started, because I bartended at the Dolphin, I would just like print out flyers and be handing them out to everybody. Like, oh, come here, come. Like, I feel like that definitely helps. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the internet too. But the internet can just be like so not. It's not real life, so people can have a perception of your internet persona, but that's not, for the most part, who people really are. So I feel like if you like go out and like talk to people IRL, it's better.
Yeah, that's definitely that personal experience. Is like, I think it works very well with females, like getting people to come and do anything when it comes to like the bar.
I mean why just females? Yeah, come on, don't be sexist.
Weird.
It's not sexist. It's like, okay, you ask 100 people to come to a party, and a guy asks 100 people to come to a party.
It's all about being charismatic more than being a girl or a guy.
Okay.
Girls probably. I mean, I don't like to like do those generalizations, but like maybe we just know how to talk better. Y'all just be, I don't know.
This is true.
I think it just depends on the person. Like you need to be like a little bit outgoing, and like I think you just need to not give a fuck what other people think, because like no matter what you do or who you are, there's gonna be people who are like, that shit's corny, Drake Night's lame, and it's like, all right, fuck you, I'm getting paid, like, and I'm having fun and like living my life. I don't like, why would I care what other people say, or like anyone? I feel like you just need to not give a fuck.
Exactly.
Truly.
I believe that. Is there any type of an event? Okay, I always ask a lot of people this. Like, if you had $100,000 budget, what kind of event would you do? Like, what's your dream party, and what does it look like?
Oh my God. Okay.
Go all
I've
out
never
if you
thought
need
about
to.
that.
I don't know. There's so many options. Can we go to like another planet with
I know, right?
$100,000?
No,
Or
You
okay,
probably can't even buy the fuel for the rocket. With
you're right.
100,000.
You can convince Elon Musk to do some shit.
I don't know. I feel like I would just want like a crazy room, maybe like a warehouse space, and paint it all black, and just have like fur carpets everywhere, and beanbag chairs, and loud
Yes.
music, and
I've
neon lights.
I wanted to go to like a comfortable party like that for so long, like a warehouse party, but like where you can sit or lay. Like I know that Power Animal used to throw parties like that. Do you know him?
No.
They're just like noise DJs. You know,
Okay.
those kind of
Okay,
DJs.
yeah.
And they used to just lay stuff on the ground. You could just lay.
So
Listen to
Like
music.
that.
Oh, I'm like, I am so mad that I missed out because they sounded, and they would have plants all over the place.
Yes, I love plants.
Yeah. Maggie's a good plant mom. I'm like, dang, that sounds so comfortable. Like, I want to go to a comfortable party.
Yeah. Comfortable room, but then like a turn up room, because I
Yeah.
love a turn up too. Like
I just love warehouse parties.
free alcohol for everyone. The party's free.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
What kind of music would you play at the?
All the shit I always play.
Okay.
The same shit, yeah.
That would be nice.
Marilyn Manson. People get upset when I play Marilyn Manson. They're like, could you not? I'm like, what? Oh.
Did you play that Pretty Girls Like Trap music?
I have, yeah. It's definitely like, I feel like everyone's like, yeah, Marilyn Manson's like, but that's not the vibe when I play it.
Yeah.
I like always have to like mix out of it really fast, and then I'm like, okay.
Posers.
So where can people find your like social media online and stuff like that?
It's Magglezzz, Maggle3Zs. And then we have a Pretty Girls Like Trap one too. It's Pretty Girls Like Trap, but
With a Z.
yeah, for the girls, it's with
Yeah.
a Z.
Traps. Yo, that
Pretty
was
girls.
Oh yeah, Pretty Girls with a Z.
that was the name of the 2 Chainz album.
Yeah, it was.
Yo.
Well, when we started the party, I think we thought it was the name of one song.
Yeah.
And it was like the whole ass album.
Yeah. And then like right after the first party, the album came out, and we're like, oh, we're like around the same time.
Yeah, it was.
Talk about your fashion sense a little bit. Like I always notice a pattern with you. You have a tank top on, and you have like some crazy pants, and
Yeah.
then like 2-3 inch heels or something like that.
That's definitely been my vibe lately. Yeah, I don't know. You need to dress for your body type, so.
You is that like a Spice Girl? Like, do you like love the Spice Girls?
Okay, so honestly, I say this all the time. My mom wouldn't let me be a Spice Girl when I was 6 years old for Halloween, and
Why not?
like, I don't know. It was like a whole thing.
You
She
need
was
to
like,
talk to her about
"They're
that."
that's she said they were too mature for me." Like,
They?
because
Did
I
she
was
ever see the movie? They were the sweetest girls.
she was crazy,
Oh my God, I love that movie.
but it fucked up my life because now I just like a Spice Girl every day,
She probably loves it now.
And you can.
and I can, yeah.
Do you have any other celebrity inspirations?
Rihanna. I mean, like, who doesn't fucking love Rihanna?
Rihanna just as a person, she's really inspiring.
Yeah,
Like she don't take no shit, and she gets what she needs to get done.
exactly.
That is truly inspiring.
I feel like we would get along really well. Like,
Yeah.
we should be friends, you know? But,
I could definitely see you guys being friends.
but sadly, we're not. Maybe one day.
Shout out Rihanna, come be everybody's friend, please.
We love you.
For real.
Yeah. I think that's all I got for you.
Cool.
Ooh.
Thanks for coming on and talking to me.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thank you.
for coming to baby.com.
The emotional support.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Hey.